Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, very excited because check this out. We finally have Imitation Game Draft Challenge up and running, guys. It is fully functional today. Let's take a look at this. Boom. Check that out, guys. So let's go ahead and quickly dive on into Imitation Game and see what we got in store. So we're going to be doing a random troop challenge for every single stage of Imitation Game. Now, if you guys want to participate on the competitive aspect of the Imitation Game Draft Challenge, guys, here's what you got to do. Check out patreon.com/thechicken, and once you sign up there, we'll get you into the private Patreon Discord server. Once you're in there, you post a screenshot of how you did on Stage 7 using the same troops that the chicken did for that Stage 7. If you lose less troops, you win a $25 Apple or Android, iTunes, or Google Play Store gift card, guys. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and pull this up. And let's see what we got for our first round of Imitation, guys. Stage 1, these are the troops we're going to be using. We got a Scorcher, 2 tanks, 3 tanks. So we got Scorcher, Tank, Grenadier, Medic, Zuka, and some other stuff there. So we'll go ahead and get this loaded up. So we got 1 Scorcher. We got 2 tanks. 2 tanks right off the start. This actually looks pretty, like a pretty good combination here, guys, to get things started off with. So we're going to go with a Medic, we're going to go with a Zuka, and we're going to go with a Scorcher and a Tank to finish things out with. Zuka, a Scorcher, and a Tank to finish things out with. So, obviously on stages like 1 to 4, it's not really going to make a big, difference on the troops that we're actually using, because everything is kind of going to work. And for right now, just to make things a little bit easier, we're just going to say that the hero is up to you guys, that whatever hero that you guys want to use, that you think is going to be best suited with your troop combination, because we do want to keep a little bit of strategy into it. It's not all just complete random garbage, completely up to Dan's software, guys. So big shout out to Dan to finally get software up and running. Very excited, guys. We're still going to be, it's not finalized just yet. We're still going to be working on how it looks, how it runs. Maybe revamping the challenge overall. But very excited to finally bring you guys a somewhat more polished version of Imitation Game Draft Challenge, guys. So let's see what we got for the next layout. We're going to go ahead and clear these troops, and we're going to make some new ones here. So this time we got Grens, we got Tanks, we got Cryoneers. So we're going to go with Grens, we got Tanks, we got Cryos. This is going to be pretty interesting, guys. We got Cryos, we got Medics, and we got Tank, Heavy, Rifleman, Medic. So we'll go with a Tank, we'll go with a Heavy, and we'll go with a Rifleman, and we'll go with a Medic. So if you're thinking chicken, how do I use this fantastic website to do my own Imitation Game Draft Challenge? Like, maybe I don't feel like competing with the chicken. The website is going to be live. It's still kind of in the bare bones stages right now, but it will be live very soon, guys. So maybe for now, we'll just stick with this instead of keep going back and forth, because I feel like that's taking a little bit too long. We'll stick with this troop combination until we get to stages 6 and 7. We'll say maybe like stage 1 to 5 you just have to do with the first loadout that you get, and then stages for stages 6 and 7 we got to switch it up. So we're gonna roll with this for stages 3, 4, and 5 and see what we can get done here, guys. So yeah, very excited that this is finally here. Hope you guys enjoy it, and let's keep diving into Imitation Game here, guys. So yeah, so why did we do this? Wanted to find a way to make Imitation Game a little bit more fun, a little bit more exciting, a little bit more interactive with you guys. And this is what we came up with so far. So, obviously this is still kind of in its early stages here. So if you have any feedback, comments, questions, concerns, let me know that down below in the comments, guys, and we can kind of figure that out as we go here. But yeah, so there's Stage 3. No problems just yet. I mean, Stage 3 with... Oh, we actually did lose a crown here. That is kind of embarrassing, but... Stage 3, not too bad. Stage 4, let's see what we got. This is kind of a weird Stage 4. We could probably just do these all with the Super Warriors here. I'm not sure why we're clucking around doing some other stuff here. So there's the critters. I don't see any shock launchers in range, so we're going to be fine to just absolutely plow through this base, guys. Look at this. Just throw the Super Warriors to the back. Doesn't even matter what troops you get, as long as you have Super Warriors. Just chuck them to the back, and then we're all good, guys. We're all good. So what else is going on in Boom Beach recently? we're still waiting on the Dev Q&A update video. I think that's going to be any day now, which is really exciting. I hope you guys are pumped for that. I think it's going to be great to see what direction Boom Beach is headed in the future. Which I'm sure everybody's kind of interested in seeing. So we're going to take out the shock launcher, and then I'm just going to go ahead and super grenadier the back areas here, guys. So we'll go like this, and we'll go like that, and then we'll just get some more super warriors going up. I went ahead and threw the critters down just because there was a lot of boom cannons and stuff here that I really don't feel like dealing with. So we're just going to throw the critters out like that again, and between the critters and the super warriors, we should be fine to finish this out, guys. Let's actually go ahead and throw a shock bomb right about there. And then we can throw an artillery right about here. And we're doing some pretty good damage, guys. We're doing some pretty good damage. That one warrior might go down, but it does not matter, guys. It does not matter. Stage 5. Boom. Goes down. Back. So moving on to the next stage, guys. We are going to dive back on into the Imitation Game Draft Challenge Selector, the Troopmaker 3000. And we are going to be seeing what crazy combinations Dan has in store for us next time, guys. So we'll go like this. And we'll go to the Make Troop screen. So what do we got? We got a Heavy, Warrior, Zuka, Rifleman, Heavy, Tank, and Heavy. This is going to be interesting, guys. So we have 2 boats of Warriors, which is going to be interesting. So Warriors are typically the worst troop that you can get in terms of a random draft for the Imitation Game draft that we're doing, and it's because they're so much faster than everything else that you can't really control them. Riflemen are usually always good. Heavies are always good. Armored units are always very good. All the mindless troops that are going to kind of stay alive regardless of how you play or what you do, those are really going to be the troops that you're hoping to get. When you get stuff like Cryoneers, even Zukas can be a problem if you don't have many tanks to stand in front of them. But things like Cryoneers, Warriors, lighter damage troops, just anything that's kind of squishy doesn't really end up doing too well. Medics can be okay, but definitely Warriors are at the absolute bottom of the barrel for this challenge, guys. So we're going to go ahead and dive into Stage 6 and see just exactly what we can get done here, guys. So we are going to be throwing out... We're actually going to use the 2 boats of Warriors purely as mine clearers for this. So we're just going to let them go right off on their own, and then we're going to bring in the Heavies, the Tanks, the other Heavies, the Zukas, and then the Riflemen. So we use the Warriors there for what they're good for in this, and that is just going to be clearing mines. Because honestly, we're not going to do a Warrior Rush and have 6 tanks and a bunch of Heavies try to compete with that. That's not going to go well, guys. So we'll go like this. We'll go like that, and we'll get those artilleries down on that hot pot, take him out right away. And at this point, we're probably going to be okay just to go ahead and lock right onto the core with the Super Warriors. I didn't throw a bullet out, which is a bit of a mistake, but yeah, you'll find too if you do enough of these challenges that Bullet is usually the optimal hero to pick with. He just kind of works with everything, especially when you're getting like a whole mass of different troops on the field at one time. The taunt is definitely the most beneficial by far because it just distracts everything. He usually runs out in front of everything except the Warriors again. And other than that, guys, it's just good stuff here. So there goes Stage 6 without a problem. Now here's where the challenge comes into play, guys. If you are a patron or a YouTube sponsor, either of those are going to be able to be eligible to dive on into this draft challenge here. And we'll get you all into the... Once you're in the Discord server, that's when it becomes easier. So we're going to clear these troops. We're going to make some new troops, guys. So what do we got for Stage 7? We got a Heavy, we got a Tank, we got a Warrior, we got a Zuka, we got another Heavy, Rifleman, Cryoneer, and more Heavies. Okay, so... First thoughts. This is going to be a bit of a problem because we don't really have any damage dealers. We got Riflemen, we got 1 boat of Zukas, which is going to be key, and we got those tanks. And then we got a lot of Heavies. And if we know anything about Imitation Game, Stage 7 usually is pretty... It usually has a lot of Doom Cannons and Boom Cannons and stuff, so Heavies aren't really the troop we want to go with. We were kind of hoping for, like, Rifleman, Tank, Grenadier. That's usually kind of the best troop composition that we can get, but we'll try to make it work, guys. So we got Heavies, we got Tanks. We're going to get these loaded up here on the other screen. We got Warriors, we got Zukas, we got some more Heavies over on this side. Then we got Riflemen. And, yeah, the Cryoneers also... I wouldn't rate them as bad as the Warriors, because the Warriors literally just run up and do nothing, aside from clear mines, and maybe take out a defense or two if you're lucky. But The Cryoneers typically work well with like a mix of the heavies and the riflemen that we're typically bringing along with us. So let's see how this is going to work, guys. So what do we want to do here first, Chicken? What do we want to do here first? So okay, what's going to be a big problem? Definitely the Shock Blaster. That's going to be a nuisance, guys. This is going to be a bit of an ice test, too, as we throw out 2 Barrage onto the Shock Blaster. So not too bad, not too bad. So we'll go like that. We'll be able to take down the Shock Blaster and that Rocket Launcher, which is going to help a little bit. Then we'll go right about here. Now, I am going to throw my Warriors out first, but I also want them to live a little bit longer, so I'm going to try to distract everything with boom cannons, and I'm going to use Bullet's taunt ability right there, guys. So next up, I'm going to start working away on that Shock Launcher. I'm going to start shocking. I'm going to start the Shock Party right about there, because I can get those 2 rocket launchers and that 1 Shock Launcher all in 1 shock, which is going to be pretty good value. So we'll keep that down there. We'll get some critters going up on this side. And we can get it. We can start using taunts as well. That's actually going to be a pretty big benefit over here, because we have we got these riflemen and these heavies. Now, if we can keep the riflemen alive, they're actually going to supply a pretty good amount of damage here. So let's go ahead and shock these guys up again. And we're slowly working our way up this right side here. Let's keep this boom cannon down and just keep it nice and taunted right there like that. And then we're going to. So we kind of have. I don't know if I should reflare at this point or just kind of roll with this like kind of 2 like stage attack that we have going here. I think it's actually going to work okay though. So I'm going to throw critters way over here because I don't see anything immediately over there that can actually hit them outside of that 1 little machine gun. We'll get another taunt going off here, guys. And look at this. I think we might actually have a chance at finishing this off, guys. We've lost a lot of troops, so this might be one of those weeks where the chicken is paying out in those gift cards if we do have enough people for the challenge, guys. But alright, so here we go. So we got, let's get a Super Warrior right up on this flamethrower. That's going to help a little bit. We only have 1 tank on this right side shooting down the HQ. We're getting pretty low on troops here at this point. There's another machine gun right there. Let's go ahead and heal up some of these Zookas. And look at this, guys. The Cryoneer almost gets the finishing blow. Boom! Stage 7 goes down. Back. So I hope you got a kick out of that, guys. If you want to know more about Imitation Game Draft Challenge, here's the... check out the website above the chicken right here, guys, and here are the troops you have to beat. I don't think it's that too difficult of a task, guys, but yeah, that is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.